Hello, welcome to Psychological. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often considered a bit taboo, but it's one that affects many people: the impact of watching adult content every day. Can watching porn every day really change your life? It's a provocative question, isn't it? Pornography, a topic often clouded by controversy and whispered in hushed tones, yet its daily consumption can wield a significant influence over one's life. It's not just about the moral or ethical debates, but about the potential psychological and physiological effects. So what are these impacts? How does daily exposure to porn affect us? Stay with us as we delve into the 5 things that can happen if you watch porn every day. The first effect of watching porn every day is desensitization. Now, what do we mean by desensitization? It's a process where your brain over time becomes used to the high levels of dopamine, a feel-good chemical that's released during the consumption of porn. It's like your brain is at a party and it's having a blast. But here's the thing: when the party becomes a daily event, it loses its charm. It's no longer exciting. It's just normal. So what happens next? Well, just like a partygoer who starts seeking out bigger and wilder parties to keep the thrill alive, your brain starts craving more extreme content to achieve the same level of satisfaction. It's a slippery slope, and before you know it, you're no longer satisfied with what once enticed you. But it's not just about needing more to feel the same level of excitement. This desensitization has potential psychological and relational consequences. It can affect how you perceive and interact with others, especially in intimate relationships. It's like wearing tinted glasses. It alters your view, and not in a good way. So desensitization can lead to an ever-increasing need for more extreme content, and this can have serious implications. It's like finding yourself in the middle of a sea, where the shore you started from is just a tiny speck in the distance, and you're not quite sure how you got so far out. The second effect of everyday porn consumption is the development of unrealistic expectations. Imagine a world where everyone is eternally youthful, every encounter is intensely passionate, and every partner is always eager and perfectly satisfied. This is the world often depicted in porn. However, reality is much more nuanced. Our bodies are wonderfully diverse, human passions ebb and flow, and relationships require understanding, patience, and effort. Constant exposure to the fantastical scenarios in porn can lead to skewed perceptions and expectations. You may begin to believe that these unrealistic portrayals are the norm, and feel discontented or inadequate when real-life experiences don't measure up. This can strain relationships and create a sense of dissatisfaction and frustration. In sexual experiences, open communication, consent, and mutual respect are paramount. These elements are rarely, if ever, shown in porn. Thus, the fantasy world of porn can distort one's perception of reality. The third effect is social isolation. Imagine a scenario where you are constantly feeding your mind with virtual images and scenarios that are far removed from reality. Over time, you might find that these images begin to replace the need for real human interaction and intimacy. This can lead to a cycle of social withdrawal, as the excessive consumption of pornography creates a world that is entirely self-contained and devoid of genuine human connection. This isolation is not just physical but also emotional. It can affect your ability to form meaningful relationships, as your perceptions of intimacy become distorted by the unrealistic representations in pornography. This can create a sense of loneliness and disconnection from the world around you. The more you immerse yourself in this virtual world, the more isolated you may become in the real one. Therefore, daily porn consumption can potentially lead to a lonely life. The fourth and fifth effects are addiction and decreased productivity. Just like any other substance or behavior, porn can become addictive. It starts off as a casual act, a way to pass time, but soon it can evolve into a compulsive behavior, a need that must be satisfied. The brain begins to crave the dopamine rush that porn provides, and before you know it, you are caught in the grip of addiction. Addiction isn't about pleasure anymore, it's about needing something to feel normal. In the case of a porn addiction, it's the continuous craving for new, more explicit content. The need is so strong that it takes precedence over other aspects of life. Even when it starts causing harm, the person finds it difficult to stop or control the consumption. And where does this lead? To decreased productivity. Time is a finite resource, and when a significant portion of it is spent on porn, it's taken away from other important areas of life. The hours spent in front of the screen could have been used to learn a new skill, to connect with loved ones, or to simply rest. Consider the impact of this on work or studies. The constant preoccupation with porn can cause distraction, making it difficult to focus on tasks at hand. This can lead to missed deadlines, poor performance, and in severe cases, job loss or academic failure. The effects can ripple onto personal relationships too. The time that could have been spent nurturing relationships is instead spent in isolation, fueling the addiction. Over time, this can cause strain in relationships, leading to alienation and loneliness. In essence, porn addiction can take over your life, leaving little room for anything else. It can rob you of your time, your focus, and your ability to function effectively in different facets of life. So, addiction and decreased productivity are two serious consequences of watching porn every day. In conclusion, watching porn every day can lead to significant changes in your life. We've touched upon some critical areas where these changes manifest. You may experience desensitization, where the ordinary no longer excites you, leading to an insatiable quest for novelty. This can also foster unrealistic expectations about relationships and intimacy, causing friction in personal encounters. Moreover, this daily habit could push you towards social isolation, as you might substitute real-world interactions with virtual ones. The more you isolate yourself, the more you might indulge, leading to a vicious cycle. This habit can easily morph into addiction, much like any other substance, and before you know it, you're spending more time in this virtual world than in the real one. This addiction can significantly decrease your productivity, affecting your work, hobbies, and relationships. Remember, it's essential to maintain a balanced and healthy lifestyle, and that includes your consumption of media content. Take control of your habits before they control you. That's it for today. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed watching. You can also subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss our upcoming videos. Till next time, bye.